So, good morning, YouTube. Uh, Welcome to another video on my channel. Um, Please enjoy this video. Watching this video as I am, as much as I'm enjoy presenting it to you. It's a story of my pregnancy and delivery story. As most of you know, I'm confined to a wheelchair. So a lot of persons are fascinating, always fascinating. Sorry. I just woke up. My daughter is sleeping beside me because when my husband goes to work, she sleeps in the bed with me. Anyways, in 2010, the latter part of 2010, I found out I was pregnant. And how I found out was my husband, he worked at a party for a popular entertainer, and he came home and because I love Magnum, he brought me a Magnum. So we were there, and he said to me, "Chan, you don't remember some bring one Magnum for you." And I said, "Yeah." And I opened the Magnum and I poured it out, and I proceeded to drink the Magnum. And for those persons who are on my channel who doesn't know what a Magnum is, it's a tonic wine. That's what it says on the bottle anyway. But yeah. Now I threw it out and proceed to start drinking it. And about few sips, I had to stop because I started throwing up. Now, I'm not an early eater, so I was like, strange because it's not like it's the first time I'm doing it. Like, I didn't eat anything. So, of course, the first thing Kevin said was, "Oh, maybe it's because I didn't eat or whatever," despite the fact that I'm not an early eater. I have to wait until some good 10, 11 o'clock before I can eat my breakfast or so on or so forth. So I was like, nah, I don't think that's the reason. Anyway, um, I didn't bother to drink anymore, and I was in my bed, and I was there, and we were still wondering, pondering what could be happening because I drank a few sips, and I was there throwing up, throwing up, throwing up, and it seems like even what I thought I never consumed, what I never ate, I was throwing up, and that started worrying me because, of course, for a person who is in a wheelchair, whenever something goes wrong or whenever you started feeling ill or something, your first reaction is to find out. Some people might stay home and say, oh, they can let it run its course, whatever it is. But for some of us, we can't do that. So my my husband said, well, fiance at the time, because we weren't yet married. We got married in 2016. Um, my husband said, um, if it persisted, he would take me to the doctor that same Sunday. And I'm like, nah, that's not warranted because, I thought it would finish. Anyway, it didn't, guys. It really didn't. I was there again the Sunday evening and I never felt hungry. Remember, I didn't eat any dinner. I didn't eat any breakfast, sorry. I didn't eat any lunch. And no, in the evening, he was gonna cook dinner to go to work because it was just the two of us then living together. And he said, Chan, what you want for dinner? And I said to him, I'm not hungry. And he said, I have to eat something, but I honestly wasn't hungry, guys. So I told him I'll just have some cereal or something. And I tried that. That did not work. Still denying it in the back of my head because I'm saying, okay, I'm throwing up and then drinking milk. That's a no no, that's a bad idea. I knew better. So, anyway, I put it on that. I blame it on that. I was there the Sunday, I was there the Monday. I didn't pay it any mind. Everything he looks after in the kitchen upset my stomach. Where are you going, Jada? You can't play that in here right now. Yes, guys. Sorry I woke you up. Um, you can go in your room and finish and sleep, Jada. Okay? Later. Leave the door open. So, so, yes, guys, I was there the Monday and all of that. My mother was not in Jamaica at the time. My mother was abroad. So, normally the first reaction was to call mommy, even though I'm living with my fiance and stuff. My first reaction would to call my mommy. But because we thought this would have blown over, we didn't call anybody. We didn't say anything to anybody. We just was there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday now. Kevin said, I can't stay like that, so he's gonna take me to the doctor. So I said, okay, fine. I was feeling hella weak. So I said, okay, fine, I'll go. And he took me to the hospital. When he took me to the hospital, I told them the symptoms I was having. They say it's mandatory for them to run a pregnancy test. I was like, okay. No one ever told me I can have a child. No one ever told me I can't. But I just assume doctors always say, oh, you're paralyzed from the waist, so you can't have a child. Doctors always tell me I'm paralyzed. So I'm like, okay, can't have a child. Guys, was I wrong? Remember, This is my own disability I'm telling you about, and um, I've done research on it. I've read up on it, but never ever came across it saying, okay, you can have kids, you can't have kids, whatever. Yeah. Boom. Went to the doctor. The hospital, the doctor said that, and we bought the pregnancy test. We bought the first one, and it spoiled. Bought the second one, and we did it, and oh Lord, there was two lines. Um, I said to Kevin, "It's positive." So Kevin said to me, "Okay," but that's just the person he is. Most times you say something to him, and if it's not detrimental or whatever, he's gonna say, "Okay." No, he said, "Okay." I turned to him and I said to him, "Babe, do you know what positive means?" He said, "Yes." So I said, "Okay." We took it to our doctor. At the time, our doctor was Dr. Roy. And she said to me, "I'm pregnant." And I said, "I know." And she gave me a long prescription of stuff to start taking. And I got them. I went home. Still didn't say anything to anybody because, of course, this was not real. Well, to me, it wasn't. Anyway, I was there taking the meds that the doctor said and all of that. And no, she said, we're supposed to come and see her at her private office. Um, when no, we went to the hospital the Wednesday. We were supposed to come and see her the Friday. I could not have gone the Friday. I was just hella weak. My husband did not drive, still don't, so we had to take a taxi. So that was kind of, you know, right. By now, my sister had migrated. My sister drove, but she had migrated. I think. Oh, Shelly was here. Shelly was here. Anyway, I never told anybody, so nobody could help us, basically. I know my mom was not here. My sister was here. My sister didn't leave us yet. But I never told her either. And we're close. I was just scared. I didn't know. I wasn't living with my mom or anything, but I just did not know what to expect now. We went to doctor at her office, and after we went there, and she she listens to the heart, baby, and stuff, and she asked me some questions and stuff. Guys, would you believe that I was there like big, big pregnant, no stomach, no problems, no nothing until I started to, until I drank that Magnum that day, that Sunday. I had no problems because I did not even know I was pregnant. Um, she said I was like 2 to 3 months pregnant. Yeah, it shocked me too. 2 to 3 months pregnant with no symptoms, no nothing, no nothing. Prior to that, I had no knowledge, guys. because of my disability. Um, and I know this is a TMI, but my menses, it doesn't flow like other persons own would. So I don't have one every month. So because of that, I I wasn't alarmed when I didn't see one, if you all understand what I'm trying to say. I was not alarmed. But yes, guys, I was like 2, 3 months pregnant. No, guys, when I tell you, after going to the doctor, I don't know if it's my mind or what it was, but do you guys believe me that I vomited for 5 months straight? If I drank water, I vomit. If I smell anything, I vomit. My husband, fiance at the time, had a cologne. He couldn't leave it in the house, guys. He had to take it to work with him. Guys, forgive me for the rumbling sounds. I live on the main road. So yeah, he had to take his cologne to work. I could not eat anything. If I feel for something and I try to eat it, if it took, because Kevin was my feed. So if I felt for something and I said, Kevin, can you get this for me, please, or something? And by the time I'm go mandeville and get it and stuff, by the time I'm come back, Chan don't want it again, and it was frustrating. Anyways, before that, the doctor told me I'm a high risk pregnancy, so she can't see me as a private patient. She's gonna have to put me on the high risk clinic at the hospital. Fine, no problem. We did that, and um, it was going fine. It was okay. Then I told my OBGYN, not her, but um, he's a male. I told him that um, I'm starving, I'm hungry, I can't eat anything, and all of that. And he gave me something, some huge, huge pink pills. I don't know what they are. Well, I don't remember because obviously I wouldn't take something that I don't know or that I didn't ask questions about. But currently, I don't remember what they are. All I know is stop the vomiting, and yeah, I was able to eat. I was able, though I did not put on any weight. I was vomiting and I lost a lot of weight and I never put on back any weight. But anyways, yeah. After it settled in, I was the happiest camper alive. I was the happiest person alive. I didn't even want to go in my chair to cause any harm to my child. I didn't want to go anywhere. Most of the time, Kevin would say, Chan, you have to come out of the bed, you know, or do this or do that. I would just stay in my bed, you know. So, yes, guys, that's what I went through for 4 months, 5 months, and pretty much I fast forward to my mom coming home. No, I went to do a sonogram to see if my daughter was okay. And there was this lady at the department, and guys, my mother was already upset. Not upset at the fact that, hey, I got pregnant or this or that. Got scared because while I was there and I was happy as a lark and all of that, it never dawned on me that okay, every pregnancy is a risk, whether you're walking, whether you're able or disabled. I get it, but I never analyzed the risk as to how my mom did, and she got scared and she started quarreling and all of that. Mind you, she wasn't here. I did not say anything to anybody. Though relieved, I was upset. And guys, when I tell you, until this day, if I see that lady, it's like, when Jamaicans say them spirit grow cross. Yeah. Every time I see her, I'm upset. The lady did not allow me to tell my own mother that I was pregnant. She left the hospital, and for those of you who live in Mandeville, Manchester, you know where the hospital is, and you know where Mandeville Plaza is. It's far, guys. It's far. And she left the hospital, went to Mandeville Plaza, told my mother that I was pregnant. Of course, my mother came home. She called me. Kevin was not at home. She called Kevin. And she gave us the full wrath because she was upset that nobody told her and that, as according to her, I'm putting my life at risk. No. Yeah. Fast forward into all my doctor visits I went to, and they were all fine. And BP fine, urine fine, everything fine. Girl afraid a needle, guys. So guess what? They sent me to do a test, HIV test. Girl almost faint. Because girl don't like needles at all. And my veins are small. So every time I have to have either my blood drawn or I have to get an IV or something, I have a problem. I'm trying to speed this video up, guys, because it's already 23 minutes. I don't want to bore you. But anyways, yeah, girl almost faint. Anyways, fast forward, going to the clinic, and then boom, went to the clinic one day. It's a good thing I was shopping and all of that. Little, because I couldn't tell mommy, so of course she didn't get the opportunity to bring anything for me. That too pissed her off because she's saying, I'm not working. I should have told her so she could have gotten some stuff for me rather than leaving it on Kevin one. But guys, if I was supposed to do it over again, maybe I would have, but because I know their reaction, I I was scared and I did not want any added stress to me because, yeah. No, went to the doctor, boom, doctor said send me to the ward. Went to the ward, guys. I sat there, no bed. I sat there, no bed. They had to discharge a patient for me to get that bed. Okay, fine. They did so. They came, they did their necessary things that they were supposed to do, and all of that. Fine. that was a Wednesday as well, because I used to go to the antenatal clinic on a Wednesday. Fine. They said I'm supposed to have my section done on Thursday. It's like, okay, fine. Thursday come, guys. They're only doing emergency. Friday come, they're only doing emergency. Saturday come, they're only doing emergency. So I'm like, and I'm hearing people screaming and hollering and going on with themselves. And I'm like, okay, these people are gonna let me stay here and, you know, start feeling pain or whatever, because that wasn't supposed to be the plan. I was supposed to go in, have my section, and then, yeah, that was from the Thursday. Sunday come, they say something broke down. Then in the night, no, Saturday, they said my potassium went down. And guys, for those of you who know, if my potassium goes down and they put me to sleep, chances are I might not wake up. Yeah, that's that's the reality of it. And a nurse blatantly told me, "Oh, you can't do the surgery because if we put you to sleep, you might not wake up because your potassium is low and all of that." Okay, fine. I'm not a lover of banana, so I didn't have any banana. I had some coconut water and it went back up. Okay, the same Monday. I was there Monday, and guys, remember, all of these times that they keep telling me that I'm gonna do surgery. I'm hella starving because you can't eat from like 12 o'clock the night before or anything. So I'm there for like maybe from 12 the night until maybe after 1, 2 the next day, because I'm still hoping they will squeeze me in to do my section. And guys, I'm telling you that the Monday they came and the nurse was prepping me. She put on my IV. Remember, I'm afraid I needed bad, 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 bad. That was the worst part of my experience. One of the worst part of my experience. She come and she couldn't find the vein, and she started sticking me up and stuff, and I was pissed off. And I asked them if I could see Kevin, and that was a bad idea. Because when I saw him, I started crying. I don't know why, but when I saw him, I started crying. And yeah, I went in. And guys, you know that after they put in the IV line and I went to the theater, the damn thing was blocked. They had to do it over. So yeah, I had to go through that again. But then the anesthesiologist was talking to me, and and next thing I know, I gone. When I woke up, my stomach was tight, and I was like, "What the hell?" I know I had done a section, but I never expected to feel like that. But anyways, they wrapped it so tight that I couldn't move, I couldn't sit up, I couldn't do anything. So I was there in the recovery room, and it was cold, guys. It was cold. If you notice, I'm wearing a long sleeve, even though it's pulled up. Mandeville is very cold, so imagine in there. So I was cold and I asked her what sex baby did I have. Right throughout my pregnancy, I was praying for a daughter, and she said a little girl, and I was like, yes. And I asked her if she's fine, and they said yes, she's fine, and she's this and she's that. And but those persons on my page, whether Facebook or whatever, or on my channel here, they know my daughter. Well, she's in a few videos, so I guess you guys know her. But yes, guys, that's my delivery, my pregnancy and delivery story. And I know it's long, but I hope I did not bore you, because um, all of that was what I went through. I had my daughter 19 minutes. I went to theater 11 o'clock and I had my daughter 19 minutes after 11. When I came back to my room, my sister was there, my mom, my husband, my my fiance, um, husband, no, and who else? Who else? A lot of persons were there, guys, and I got a lot of gifts and stuff. And they say my baby was sleeping, so somewhere else. I asked them to go and fetch her, and they took her to me, and they gave me a cot to put her in, guys. I'm not about that life. I didn't put her in any cot. She was beside me. Every move she moved, I felt her. I didn't even want Kevin to take her up, and we've been inseparable since, you know. I called her my mini me, though she looks more like her dad. I call her my mini me. But yeah, and she's now 9 years old. She's gonna be 10 soon. Um, yeah, she's gonna be 10 in February. So, yeah, guys, I told this story to tell a person that no matter what you're going through, don't give up, because when man says no, God says yes. Doctors told my mom I would not have lived to see 1 year old. And on the 9th of January, I will be 43 years old. So don't give up on life if it has not given up on you. Um, I know it's easier said than done. Trust and believe. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, you can do it, guys. And please watch, share, comment, subscribe. And yes, guys, that's that's my story. Bye, guys. Have a good day.